I was really thrilled when the speaker did decide last year that we were going to have two special committees. One was a special committee on housing, and the other was a special committee on childcare. And I felt like that was really a recognition that there was beginning to be an understanding that childcare was essential to our workforce, essential to our economy, and essential to families.
Mary Jane Wallner, state rep from Concord, member of this committee.
404 was really an initiative that I know that New Futures helped a lot with, and I know a lot of providers in the provider community were very interested in. And what it was is it would allow providers who were above the child care scholarship eligibility to actually be eligible for, just because they worked in a child care center. And a lot of providers were really supportive of this as an initiative to hopefully recruit some people into the field, and even maybe more than recruit, retain some people in the field. 596 is kind of complicated in what happened to it in its legislative journey. What it would have done is allow more children who have special needs or were at risk of special needs to be in child care and receive a little bit of a differential pay in the scholarship program. Since child care is so difficult to find at this point, sometimes providers find themselves not being able to handle children with special needs. And those children often have a hard time finding childcare places. It took a lot of talking to individual legislators, being sure that when they had questions, we were able to answer them. New Futures did a lot of research for us to get us the answers, because I had one legislator who had 7 points that they had to have answered before they were going to vote for the bill. It wasn't the budget. It was a fairly small bill. And we did a lot of work to get it through. By the time we got to Committee of Conference, I think we had really shown people what the importance of the bill was. I'd been a child care provider for 50 years and also a legislator for 44 years. So a lot of the time that I was a legislator, I was also going to my day job of administrating child care programs. So I've been here a long time, and it's been in the past sometimes very disappointing at the lack of recognition of the importance of child care. And in the last 2 or 3 years, it seems like people are beginning to really understand why this is such an important service. The special committee did a lot of good work, so I think we've still got a lot of work to do, obviously, but it was a good start. You know, I would do the work regardless if anybody gave me an award. It's been my life work, so thank you very much, and I really appreciate it.